Правых стримов. Меня зовут Дмитрий. Продолжаем мы играть в кондом. Так, секунду. Сейчас настроим все это дело. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Да, друзья, захватила меня эта игра. Сегодня весь день в нее играю, блин. Прям подсел. Так, что у нас тут по еде? Отлично, так. Ни оружия, ни доспехов, блин. Ничего нету. Так, ну, погнали. Пока. Так, чё? Так, ну смотрим. Ага, мы не одеты, да? Так, сортировать. Сортируем. По какому принципу, интересно, сортируется? А. Так, легкий камзол спекся. Одеваем. Так. Тоже. Все вот так, тоже все. Состояние 0. Прочность 42. Состояние 0. То есть все. Ой, погодите, друзья. Погодите. Так. Штанов вообще нету, да? Отлично. Блин. Что-то тут у меня как-то вообще не густо. Так. Что-то как-то... Друзья, хреновенько у меня тут с содержанкой-то. Ладно, давайте оденем. Тоже все. Ну ладно, черт с ним, потому что нету больше. Так. Погодите, еще, друзья, виноват. Пища тут. Пища, кстати, не попортилась. Все на месте, но попортится со временем. Давайте мы сейчас вот уточку жареную съедим. Отлично просто. Пока она не испортилась. Так, а все остальное... Что-то за отвар из календулы. Ну типа зелье, все понятно, ладно. Ну погнали дальше. Так. Где батя? О, дядя. Мой дядя самых честных грабил. Так. Ага, вот это он, наверное, да? Да, колпак на лету одевается. Ну, друзья, не буду записывать это в баге. Ну, понятно, что, скажем так, честно, это не совсем круто. Но играть это вообще никак не мешает. Ну, давай поболтаем с тобой.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
Да, куртка у нас
My name's
жесть.
Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo.
Да, тон у
And
него
talking of
какой-то.
you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now
Костоправо.
and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe?
Топор
I'm
такой.
not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Ну, давайте
Well, what would you need
посмотрим.
from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That
О,
sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition.
обычная работа с трупами,
No
друзья.
honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
Ну, конечно, мы
I've heard
узнаем.
just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a
Написано,
human
конечно,
body,
классно
only
диалоги.
it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by
Реально
God?
говорю, как есть.
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him. Are you serious?
Я что-то только не пойму, блин. Все это, конечно, здорово, но где... Побочные, так. Так, ладно, давайте мы все же займемся этим побочным заданием, разберемся с этой лопатой. Потрясно вообще. Где тут лопата-то, ё-моё? Так. Так, ну вообще мне бы хотелось бы, блин, вернуть меч. Где он может быть? Потому что чем я, блин, сражаться-то буду? Ну-ка.
Where can I find a shovel?
There's one right outside, leaning against the cart.
Can you tell me... That's all.
Так, ладно, попозже мы с ним пообщаемся. У телеги. Блин, а где же чертов меч? В какой телеге, блин? Нет тут никакого этого. Никакой лопаты.
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good.
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Потрясающе. Я, конечно, все понимаю, блин, ну ё-моё, ну. Какого хрена? Чё ж мне без меча идти, что ли?
What the hell? Be a bit more careful.
Блин, топор хоть бы взять или что-то.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Так, ладно, еще раз смотрим и... Где лопата-то, блин? Это... Так, хорошо, если мы сейчас отойдем, то мы... Я объелся, что ли? А, топор хоть есть, ладно. Так, ладно, друзья. Помчались. Так, нормально, все правильно иду. Так. Ну, вообще мне туда, да, через лес, походу. Да, лес, конечно, вообще потрясный. Лучший лес, что я когда-либо видел. Так, тут есть где-то пройти-то можно? Может, тропинка будет. Ладно, давайте дойдем до вот этих мест. Что у нас тут? Так. Ага. Блин, а где-то тут... Нет, так я не дойду, скорее всего. Давайте-ка мы вернемся пока. И по тропинке попытаемся пройти. Вот здесь, смотрите, как все замечательно. Так, вот идем, идем, идем. Тут тропинка есть. Хорошо. Так, здесь нам не забраться. Так, собаки я слышу. Кому там надо на глаза не попадаться? Так, посмотрим, что там, когда там последний раз сохранилось. Да, надо... Давайте мы сохранимся здесь все же. Ага. Я, правда, так и не обзавелся лопатой. Понятно, прочитали. Блин, я так и не нашел. Я так и не нашел лопату. Тихо, тихо. Так, отлично.
Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, the stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
Так, он нас обул, что ли, или чё? Почему нету-то ничего? Друзья. Туалет типа сортир. такое? Это что такое? Места. Был небольшим рыночным городом с двумя замками. Верхним замком, известным просто как замок Ротай, и нижним замком, известным как Пиркштайн. Самое старое письменное упоминание о Ротае относится к XIII веку, когда он был собственностью Прижибислава из Ротая. Примерно в то же время Ротай перешел к бурграфу Грозната из Ужицы, чьи сыновья владели несколькими другими замками и деревнями в этих краях. В 1293 году король Вацлав II подарил Ротай епископу Тобиашу из Бичина. Затем он стал собственностью бурграфа Гиннека из Дубы, который был наследником дома панов Липы. Своего наивысшего расцвета Ротай достиг во время правления Индрджиха из Липы, умер в 1329 году, его сыновей и внуков. Наиболее активным политиком был его сын Ян, умер в 1338 году. Городом также управляли родственники Индрджиха, лорды Пиркштайна, Ежик и Гануш. За время правления... Блин, это пипец. 2 замка и церкви. Так, ладно, это слишком много информации. Не будем тут злоупотреблять. Так, а мы сейчас можем переместиться, да? Ох, ёшкин кот. Вот это я понимаю, знаков вопроса-то, не хуже, чем в Ведьмаке. Так, вот маленько подгрузилось все. Ну, ничего тут страшного нету, честно говоря. Опять же, на это упоминали в обзорах. Ну это полный бред. Ну и чё?
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
Oh, I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
All right, I'll go and find that ring.
It should be in a trunk somewhere in the house. And look here, Henry. Do you know how to get past a lock?
Get past the lock? You mean jemmy it off with a crowbar?
No, you don't. I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly and with sensitivity, like popping a young maiden's cherry.
I have some experience.
All right. I'm glad to hear you're not as clumsy as you look.
Да не открыть
Here's a
мне.
lockpick for the job.
Подождите, ну-ка давай мы его.
Can you tell me... That's all. Tell me something about yourself.
There's nothing much to tell. I was born at the mill, I live here, and I'll surely die here. And before I do, I've plenty of work to do, and I hope I live to see peace in this land again.
Да не, мне не открыть замок, это однозначно, тут даже говорить не о чем. Мужик идет без головы, смотрите. А не, его появилась. Ладно, сейчас схожу, это... Сколько у меня хоть перевес-то, я не пойму, 82. Не знаю. Ну ладно, мы сейчас сходим, сломаем отмычку. На этом успокоимся, я думаю. Хотя, не знаю, наверное, зря иду. Так, а он сам-то дома, интересно? О, красота, красота, красота. Я могу еще как-то залезть к нему в дом? Там у него туалет, он как-то заходит, наверное. Или что, он вокруг идет? Блин, пробираюсь как... А, во. Домой попёрся. Есть, конечно, технические огрехи, но... Пока удовольствие от игры они не портят.
Hey, who's there?
Ну, давайте еще.
This is a bit awkward, but recently you buried a convict, and this convict was a family man. He left 3 young children, and I thought it might ease their hearts if I gave them the ring their father had on him in his final hour. I'm sure you wouldn't bury him with such a valuable thing.
Children, you say? You're right, I do have the ring. But actually, it's a worthless bauble. You can have it for a few groschen.
It's a deal.
Here it is.
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
Твою мать, а что я 15 грошей отдал? Еще и снап спасательный потратил. От мудила, извините за выражение, друзья. Сколько? 8 вечера, да, уже? Ох.
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
Stolen goods? Thanks, but no thanks. I'm not a thief.
Try unlocking this trunk. Hold the lockpick in your right hand and use it to feel out the tumbler. In your left hand, you hold the blade and use it to turn the whole mechanism at the right moment. It's quite easy. It only takes a bit of practice. Now try poking around in the lock. Got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock with the blade, but don't stop holding the tumbler with the pick. Otherwise, you'll be fucked and you'll have to start all over.
Подождите, друзья, сейчас я попробую это все же сделать.
Henry, I'm glad you came. You forced it and broke the lockpick. That crack could be hurting Wittenberg. You have to watch out for that.
А, ну тут хорошо, что у нас тут без этого, да? Сейчас я просто... Тут надо, понимаете, тут...
Good day, Henry.
Так. Так. Так, спокойно. Да, блин, это просто нереально, друзья. Ну, чисто теоретически можно вот так отжать. То есть надо джойстик отжимать. Вот так, да. Так, вот сейчас, секунду. Так вот. Быстро. Да как же это делать одновременно-то, блин?
Hey, Henry's come to see us. What the hell?
Да, пока я пробовал, ночь началась.
Good day, Henry.
Какой я лежал-то на этой, по-моему. Давайте. Поспим малость. Можно было, конечно, и меньше спать, честно говоря. Ну, черт с ним. Так, куда-то мне надо. Так, нет, это не то. Угу. Да, хреново, что у меня, конечно, лошади нет. Ладно, бегом сбегаем. Классно. Ну, кстати, баги можно записать. Я все же думаю, в следующую серию запишу один баг. Невзламываемые замки. Я думаю, это справедливо.
know you. I remember that ugly mug. What a piece of luck. Bring it on. God, Captain, no! Leave me alone, please.
You're free. Leave your weapon and go.
If you insist.
А в чем тут точка моего интереса? Красиво, классно. Блин, тут мост-то будет вообще? А, во. Он какой-то разваленный или чё? А, так я к нему пришел, вот он.
Damn! What is it?
Где мельник-то сам?
Damn!
Что я не пойму. Вставай, мельник Войцех.
My respects to you.
Miller Peshek from Ratai sent me with this ring for you.
A ring?
Here it is.
Useless fucking bauble. You must be Henry, right? Peshek told me about you.
What the... Why did you throw it away? Do you know how much trouble I had to get it? Peshek said it was important to you.
Like I said, it's a piece of junk. It was just a test to see if you've got the balls to work for the miller. It's a custom of ours, testing fledglings in the trade with a nice little wild goose chase. We need to see if you'll be hobbled by pointless principles, or if you're willing to use your head. Congratulations. You passed the test, and now we'll have a few jobs for you.
What am I to do with these things I pilfer? No one will buy stolen goods from me.
Buying and selling stolen goods is a crime. But if they're worth something, I can make sure they're properly cared for. Not that I'd buy them from you, but I could store them for you. And you'll get some coin for taking care of them before.
So if
Хитрая
someone
какая
uses
схема.
something and I happen to find it, I can bring it to you to store, and I'll get groschen for it.
That's the arrangement.
Сильно.
I'd like you to teach me how to be better at stealth.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Maybe another time.
Нет пока денег.
Do you need help with anything?
Just in time. There is a certain matter I need resolving. I have some scores to settle with the commander of the Talmberg Guard, and I want to get my own back. You may have heard that Sir Robart of Talmberg is a stickler for having all his gear neat and tidy.
The commander of the guard? Sir Robart?
I'm already confused. Just tell me what I need to do.
It's like this. I want you to break into the Talmberg Armory and steal a few Waffen rocks with the coat of arms on them.
Ah, and once Sir Robard finds some of his guardsmen's equipment is missing...
He'll see to the commander of the guard, who's the only one with keys and answerable for their safekeeping. When Robard finds out he's losing things from under his nose, he'll have him whipped. And I'll get what I'm after. Satisfaction. Take at least 5 Waffen rocks to make it a proper stink.
Consider it done. What am I to do with the Waffen rocks once I have them?
I'll burn them to get rid of the evidence. Just make sure you don't get caught.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that.
Are you serious?
Так. Ну, давайте посмотрим, что тут за знаки вопроса. Давайте сюда вернемся.
Good God, you look terrible. Did someone attack you?
Would you teach me something about the milling craft? Like how to get things out of strangers'
Давайте попробуем,
purses
что это
into your
такое.
own?
Aye, why not? You're handy enough. No doubt you'll master it. Come behind the mill where we won't be seen.
Ну, я тут неплохо мельники в оборот-то взяли.
God save you, Henry. I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you're there. You try sneaking up behind me without me seeing you, and take something from my purse. First, you have to rummage in the purse. The longer you do it, the better chance you have of finding something valuable, but also of getting caught in the act. Once you've found something you want, you've got to pull it out. Carefully, but fast enough so I don't notice. Try stealing my dagger. It's there, mixed up with other things. Caught you! Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was
Не
for real,
понимаю,
I'd
что
be yelling
делать.
for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you're there. You try sneaking up behind me without me seeing you and take something from my purse. First, you have to rummage in the purse. The longer you do it, the better chance you have of finding something valuable. But also, of getting caught in the act. Once you've found something you want, you've got to pull it
Я
out.
чуть не понимаю, как делать это пока совсем. Что-то тут мудрено так это все,
Try
блин,
stealing my
пипец.
dagger. It's there, mixed up with other things. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a gun. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be... Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Caught you!
Подожди.
If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you!
Так,
If
погоди,
this was for
чё?
real, I'd be
Да,
yelling for a guard. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard.
Подождите. Тут, кстати, интерфейс. Так. Бой. Так, вот, смотрите. Обчистить оружие, карманы, чужие карманы не так-то просто. Если вас поймают за руку, пока вы шарите в чем-то кошельке, поднимется тревога, вас начнут преследовать. Чтобы успешно кого-нибудь обокрасть, сначала нужно заметно подобраться к жертве, затем удерживать X, начать кражу. Сколько времени вы ощупываете вещи и сколько времени у вас осталось на совершение кражи, показывается желтым. Да что такое?
Caught you. If this was for real, I'd be yelling. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard.
Подожди,
Try
подожди,
it
подожди.
again. Caught you!
Да что ж
Caught you.
такое-то?
If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again.
Так.
Caught you!
Блин,
This
да
was for
как же
real,
оно...
I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again.
Да,
I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you're there. You try sneaking up behind me without me seeing you and take something from me.
так, это я понял. Я
First,
только...
you have to rummage in the purse. The longer you do it, the better chance you have of finding something valuable, but also of getting caught in the act. Once you've found something you want, you've got to put... Try stealing my dagger. Caught you.
Да
If this was
почему?
for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you.
Блять, как оно... Ой, извиняюсь.
Try it again. Caught you. If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you. If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you. If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Caught you. If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Caught you. If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a... Caught you. If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you. If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you. I'll stand here and...
Подождите, друзья. Ну, блин, это нереально.
I'll stand here and pretend. First, you have to... Once you've found...
Так, подождите, да что
I'll
ж я
stand
делаю
here
не
and
так?
pretend I don't know you're there. You try sneaking up. Once... Caught! Damn fool. I'm not gonna wait for him forever. Caught you. If this was for real, I'd be...
I'd like to try pickpocketing again.
All right. But if you keep me waiting again... Thief! I see a thief! Guard! Help! Arrest that thief!
Да, друзья. Придется загружаться заново. Хорошо, что... Сохранение было. Да, конечно... Ох, вопросы, к сожалению. В данной ситуации тут ничего с этим не поделаешь. Надо смотреть правде в глаза. Здесь крайне мутная история.
Be a bit more careful.
Чё у нас тут? А, ну все, отсюда можно валить. Блин, как же, черт подери. Ну сейчас мы еще раз, конечно, попробуем. Так.
Good God, you look terrible. Did someone...
Так, ну это мы видели.
Would you teach me something about the milling craft? Like how to get things out of strangers' purses into your own?
Aye, why not? You're handy enough. No doubt you'll master it. Come behind the mill where we won't be seen.
Ну, елки-палки, чё ты, мужчина, мешок-то уронил?
Good day, Henry.
Так, ладно, всю эту хрень мы
I'll stand
пропустим.
here. Caught you.
Ага.
If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you.
Так,
This
чё
was
вот,
for real,
вот,
I'd be
вот
yelling
на
for a
этом
guard.
моменте.
Try it again.
Да блин!
I'll stand here. First, you have... Once you've found something, try stealing my... 'Caught you.
А,
If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you. If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you. If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a... Caught you. If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you.
блин,
This was for real, I'd
перестарался.
be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you.
Ну
If
как
this was
так?
for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you.
А, и мне надо еще
If this was for
вернуть.
real,
Я
I'd be
понял.
yelling for a
Мгм.
guard. Try it again.
Понял, понял.
Caught you. If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. I'll stand here. Caught you. If this was for real, I'd be
Надо
yelling for a guard.
перестараться.
Try it again.
Ах, чуть-чуть.
I'll stand here and pretend. Once you've found, try stealing my. Caught you.
5 секунд.
Caught you. If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Caught you.
Секунды 3 у
If
меня.
this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again.
Так.
Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. That's the way. I hardly noticed you were there. I think you're ready to try it out for real. Best practice on drunks and sleeping folk, so you don't end up in jail before you even get started.
Thanks, Peshek.
You're welcome. But I'll be having that dagger back now.
You've an honest trade. How come you got mixed up in crime?
Evil times. The harvest failed, and there was no grain to mill, and a child to feed on top of it all. I had no choice. And meanwhile, the lords in the castle and the monks in the monastery stuffed their craws to bursting. Where's the justice in that?
So you took justice into your own hands, is that it? And now you take whatever you need?
Pull your head out your arse, Henry. Take a good look around you. Wars come and go, but nothing really changes. It's the poor that do the dying, and the nobles who reap the rewards. We have to survive somehow, so why concern ourselves with morals?
Can you tell me something about the other millers?
There's a couple of other fellows around here in my trade. Wojciech in Kohelnitz and Simon in Sassa.
Tell me about Wojciech.
He's young and hot-blooded, with a short temper. But he's a fine fellow when you get to know him. His heart's in the right place, and he's always willing to lend a helping hand. Unfortunately, he got himself into a feud with that usurer, the merchant Wolfram Pruder. A slimy bastard he is. And now they're sworn enemies.
What about this Simon in Sasau?
An odd one he is. A loner who don't talk much. But he's as dogged as a hunting hound once he gets his teeth into anything. He won't let go until he sees it through, even if he has to walk over dead bodies.
Понятно.
Would you happen to have any work for me?
Of course I would. And, surprise, surprise, it's another ring.
Like last time?
Properly done this time. Proper hard work. And who else to set the task to than you? The ring leader, so to speak.
Симором
The
все
thing
нормально,
is,
ребят.
one of the rich townsmen left his ring behind the last time he went to the baths for some wenching. Too drunk to see it, no doubt. And now he wants it back, and the baths deny all knowledge.
Why not turn to the bailiff?
Why not? Because he doesn't want anyone to know about his bathhouse visits. And the girls in the baths are wary of selling the ring in case the bailiff does start looking for it after all. So we'll make life easier for them. What do you say?
Consider it done. Provided I get something out of it.
Don't worry. You won't be left short. The ring's hidden in the chest in the bathhouse madam's chambers. Come right back with it once you have it.
Так, ладно.
I'd like to know...
So, how'd you like it in Rattay?
It's a big town with good strong walls, so I suppose we're safe here. And they took us in our hour of need, but for how much longer? They'll grow tired of us soon enough.
How are the Skalitz folk getting on?
They're alive, that's the main thing. They have shelter, but they're just scraping by. Rattay's citizens aren't happy the town is full of beggars who don't look like leaving anytime soon.
Do you know anything about those human rapists? About... you know?
They came to Hungary from God knows where, and now they... well, folk tell awful stories about them. I hope I never see them again.
That's all. Have you got a moment? I'd like to ask a few questions about Skalitz. I don't remember much.
All right. What do you want to know?
Where's the sword I had?
You had a sword? It's gone now. Those scum took everything, including your horse.
I don't give a damn about the horse. I stole it anyway. But my father forged that sword for Sir Radzig. I promised Father I'd take it to him. I have to get it back.
Well, you can't. Just to be thankful you're still alive.
How did you get away from those Cumans?
You're wrong. If it hadn't been for you... When they came to the mill, they slaughtered everyone. Kept me for last. After you distracted them, I fled to the mines to find my brother, but he... My brother was dead, but I owe my life and more to you.
And I owe mine to you. The scales are balanced. What about Sir Radzig?
Sir Hanush, he's the Lord of Rattay. He gave his lower castle to Sir Radzig, a place called Perkstein. Sir Hanush lives at the upper castle. The Skalitz folk have made camp in front of it.
How did you get me away from Skalitz?
It wasn't easy. Sir Robard and his men helped load you on a wagon, and we harnessed an old nag the bandits had left behind. The soldiers escorted us all the way here. God bless them.
What about the bandits?
Sir Robard and his men routed them. They killed the few, but the giant who attacked you fled, and Zibishek with him. It won't be safe in Skalitz for a while yet.
Why would Zibishek do that? I never thought much of him, but banditry?
He was always a nasty piece of work. Doesn't surprise me he joined them. If you knew what he did to me.
Tell me.
When those... Cumans, they call them. When the Cumans came, Zibishek pushed me out in front of them and fled. He sacrificed me to save his own hide.
That bastard. What happened to the other survivors from Skalitz?
They sought refuge in Rattay, and some of the Rattay folk are none too happy about it.
And Matthew, Fritz and Matthias? Johanka? Did they make it?
They're alive. I heard Matthias is at the stud farm in Merhojed. Johanka is in Sasau, and Fritz and Matthew, well, you know them. They're up to no good somewhere. The only trouble they'll be in is of their own making.
Все живы. Понятно, ладно.
I won't trouble you anymore. Let's leave it be. What are you up to? How would you like to, I don't know, come for a walk?
A walk? I'd like that very much, but I can't right now, Hal. Give me some time to settle in, will you?
If that's what you want.
It's not you, Hal. It's just this isn't a good time.
Понятно, отбрили нас. Пока. Ну давайте, ладно, посмотрим. сейчас исследуем вот эти два знака вопроса. Чисто я хочу посмотреть, что тут такое. Кожевенник.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Sir Hanush is a good lord. Things won't be the same when that wastrel
Pan
Sir
Jan.
Hans takes over. That will be a sorry day.
What's life like in Ratai?
We got sturdy walls and 2 castles to protect us. There's not many towns have that. And we got everything we need here. We got an apothecary, a swordsmith, an armorer. We got a beautiful church and fine alehouses.
How do the Ratai folk get on with the refugees?
Well, they have it tough, no doubt. But there's not enough room for them here. How much longer will they be living on our streets? Nothing good will come of this. What if one of them's brought the plague with him?
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
I don't know if it's just old wives' tales, but I heard truly terrible things.
Ай, ладно. Так, в чем тут интерес-то наш? Не совсем понимаю, в чем тут наш интерес. Ну, давайте поговорим с ними, что ли.
God be with you.
Так, погодите, друзья, что тут заблудился малость, вот сюда нам. В общем, здесь есть какая-то точка интереса, ну, торговец, но по факту, конечно, эти знаки могут вообще ни о чем. По большому-то счету. Так, ладно. Понятно, это купальни. В общем, так, давайте еще раз посмотрим, что у нас там по заданиям. А, эти задания у нас еще... Блин, даже не знаю, честно говоря. Давайте представитель знати возьмем. Давайте, ладно, с характеристиками разберемся. Так, сила. Не знаю, есть ли смысл. Успешное блокирование ударов противника будет стоить нам... Как сказать, ну давайте, чё. Так, первая помощь я изучил. Так, теперь тут у меня аскет сведения. Запах мужика вообще потрясающий. Я пока вообще это не чувствую проблем, поэтому буду брать только то, что... Ну, кстати, давайте возьмем чё. Или пока вообще не брать. Да что ж такое-то, блин, не туда все жму. Так, ладно. Кстати, мы не разобрались. Теперь нам надо... Ладно, я думаю, доиграю этот день. Как раз таки купальни. Так, мне надо чё, куда? Угу. Так, как к нему попасть? Могу ли я здесь зайти к нему? А, ну да, вполне. Да, неплохо бы, конечно, было лошадь приобрести.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right then, go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
Hal! What are you doing here? I took you for dead.
Oh, it's a long story.
What about you? How did you get out of Skalitz?
You wouldn't believe it. A frightful storm broke that night, and Sigismund's heathens ran back to their camp. They never dreamed Sir Radzig would use the storm as cover for our escape. The entire village slipped away as quiet as mice while no one watched. In the morning, when those bandits attacked, all they found was an empty castle with an old goat inside. I wish I could have seen their faces.
So do I. You tricked them nicely. See you later.
Тоже на. Просто нищий. Что, сюда, я так понимаю, нам? Да.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Rattay. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Куда тут идти-то, блин? А, нет.
God bless you. What troubles you?
How does life in Rattay suit you?
I suppose it was kind of them to take us in. But then they just left us to fend for ourselves. Nobody gives a damn about us.
Did you find out what actually happened?
Folks say it was on account of our silver and how Sir Radzig sides with the king.
Понятно.
What the?
Что, наверное, наверх надо? Так.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Birkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Birkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
Это вот
I
этот
don't
Ян.
like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taumberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Oh, there's a tale to tell your children.
They are in my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows.
Неплохо они святого отца
One
присанули.
skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. Woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, would like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
Оп, так вот, друзья, мы дошли до того момента, когда игра сохранена. Соответственно, на этом, наверное, все. Спасибо, кто смотрел, кто будет смотреть. Подписывайтесь на канал. И до скорых встреч.